You've sent a text, waited hours, and nothing. No reply. Just silence. Sound familiar? In today's fast-paced digital world, standing out in a sea of messages is harder than ever. Every day, her phone is flooded with texts, notifications, and social media updates nonstop. So how do you make sure your message doesn't get ignored like all the others? How do you cut through the noise and grab her attention in a way that truly matters? The key isn't just about what you say, it's about how, when, and why you say it. Most messages get ignored because they fail to create a real emotional impact. But don't worry, once you understand why texts go unnoticed, you'll know exactly how to fix it. Let's break down the 4 biggest reasons messages get ignored and how you can avoid them. 1. It doesn't feel personal. Imagine getting a message that feels like it was copied and pasted to 100 people. Generic texts like, "Hey, how's your day?" don't make someone feel seen or valued. People crave connection, and if a message feels robotic, it gets dismissed instantly. Women, especially, receive countless dull, impersonal texts that blur into the background. Instead of blending in, stand out by showing genuine attention to her interests or experiences. A simple shift like referencing a past conversation can make all the difference. When she sees that you remember details, she feels valued and more likely to engage. Marcus Aurelius, a great Stoic, preached the power of presence. Apply that to texting. Be mindful, intentional, and personal in your messages, and she'll take notice. 2. There's no emotional hook. People don't respond to words, they respond to how those words make them feel. If a message doesn't spark curiosity, excitement, or intrigue, it will likely be ignored. Think about the texts that have made your heart race or linger in your mind for hours. That's the power of an emotional hook. It creates a moment that demands attention. Women are drawn to messages that make them feel something beyond just routine chatter. A message that makes her smile, wonder, or feel appreciated is one she won't ignore. Instead of, "How's your day?" try, "I just realized something about you. You'll love this." It leaves a gap in information, sparking curiosity and making her want to know more. Emotional intelligence, a core Stoic virtue, means knowing how to make words matter. By adding a little intrigue or warmth, you turn a forgettable text into a memorable one. 3. Bad timing. You sent a message, and hours later, still no response. Did you say something wrong? Maybe, but more often, it's just about timing. Life is busy, and people are distracted. If she's in the middle of work, stressed, or occupied, even a great text can go unnoticed. The Stoics believe in acting at the right time, not forcing things, but choosing wisely. If you notice she's been active, engaged, or in a good mood, that's your moment. Timing a message when she's most receptive dramatically increases your chances of a reply. Instead of just sending texts whenever you feel like it, observe and adapt. A well-timed message shows awareness, patience, and respect for her space. And when the moment is right, your message won't just be seen, it'll be welcomed. 4. It's just boring. Let's be honest, nobody wants to respond to a conversation that feels predictable. A text that sounds like every other one won't spark excitement or curiosity. How's your day? And what's up? Are messages she's seen 100 times before. Women are naturally drawn to things that feel fresh, unique, and thought-provoking. The Stoics believed in living with purpose. Apply that to the way you communicate. If you want her attention, give her something worth paying attention to. Instead of saying, "How was your weekend?" try, "Tell me the best part of your weekend." That small change makes a question feel more engaging, playful, and worth answering. A little creativity, a little effort, and your texts will never feel like background noise. Now that you know why messages get ignored, let's dive into how to make them stand out. Now that you know why messages get ignored, it's time to learn how to make them stand out. There are 3 types of messages that not only grab attention, but also create real connections. These aren't just tricks, they're backed by psychology and designed to trigger emotional responses. Let's dive into the messaging techniques that will make sure you're never overlooked again. 1. The mystery message. People are naturally curious, and the brain craves closure when faced with missing information. This is called the information gap theory, the urge to fill in gaps in what we know. Think about the last time someone told you, "I have something to tell you, but later." It's almost impossible not to wonder about it, right? Your mind keeps replaying the mystery. The same principle applies to messaging. Leaving a little suspense makes her want more. Instead of saying, "How's your day?" try, "I just realized something interesting about you." This subtle shift sparks curiosity and makes her eager to know what you're thinking. Another great example is, "There's something I noticed about you, but I'll tell you later." It makes her wonder what you observed and why you're holding back the information. The key is balance. Give just enough to intrigue, but not too much to spoil the mystery. Stoic philosophy teaches patience and self-control, and that's exactly what this message requires. You're not desperate for a response, you're letting curiosity work in your favor. Use this technique wisely, and you'll find conversations flowing effortlessly. 2. The compliment message. Everyone loves a genuine compliment, but most people don't know how to give one that sticks. A simple, "You're beautiful" is nice, but it's generic and easy to forget. The secret to a powerful compliment is specificity. Focus on something unique about her. Instead of praising her looks, highlight her confidence, intelligence, or energy. For example, "I love how you always find the silver lining, even in tough situations." This kind of compliment stands out because it shows you've paid attention to who she is. Or, "The way you speak about your goals is seriously inspiring. It's rare to see that passion." People appreciate being noticed for qualities they put effort into developing. Flattery feels empty, but a thoughtful compliment creates an instant emotional connection. Stoics value wisdom and depth. Your words should reflect that same intentionality. When you compliment her in a way that feels real, she remembers it long after the conversation. 3. The empowerment message. Few things are more attractive than someone who believes in your potential and lifts you up. An empowerment message makes her feel strong, capable, and inspired to push forward. Think about a time when someone reminded you of your strengths. It felt amazing, right? Now imagine giving that feeling to someone else in a simple, thoughtful message. Instead of saying, "You'll do great," say, "I know you'll crush this. You always rise to the challenge." Or, "Your work ethic is insane. Honestly, it's inspiring to see how dedicated you are." This type of message builds trust because it shows you truly see her beyond surface-level traits. It's not about empty encouragement, it's about reinforcing her belief in herself. The Stoics believed in resilience and self-mastery, and these messages reflect that mindset. When you remind someone of their strength, you create a connection based on real value. These messages don't just attract attention, they build something deeper and more meaningful. Now that you have these 3 messaging techniques, it's time to put them into action. Mastering the art of messaging isn't just about getting attention, it's about real connection. When you use the mystery message, the compliment message, and the empowerment message, you stand out. These aren't just lines. They're tools that create intrigue, appreciation, and emotional depth. By applying these techniques, your conversations will feel more natural, engaging, and meaningful. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, and communication is one of those things. The way you craft your words can shape the way people see and respond to you. Instead of hoping for a reply, you'll be sending messages that naturally demand attention. With the right approach, you're not just another text in a crowded inbox, you're unforgettable. Now that you have these strategies, it's time to start using them in your own conversations. Try them out, see what works best for you, and watch how your interactions transform. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow. And if you want more insights on communication, mindset, and attraction, subscribe now. Turn on notifications so you never miss a video. Each one brings you closer to mastering this skill. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.